welcome to your mid-September reading. I'm so excited to look into your energy today. We're going to look into the sun, moon, and rising signs of the Libra collective. Remember that these energies can be reversed, so assign the roles as you please. If it doesn't resonate with you, then check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. Those may resonate with you better. Either way, stick around because there's probably something in this reading that you need to hear because these messages are timeless. During this reading, the angels are bringing the Holy Fire Reiki energy to you. And I'm doing personal readings at this time, so if you'd like to check that out, go to the description box down below. My website is right there. If you like this reading or entertain in some way, don't forget to like and subscribe, hit that notification bell. This way you get notified as soon as I post something new. Okay, Libra, in this reading, we are going to do money and career first and then love. So if you're looking for the September reading, where I did the overall energies of what's going on, it's right on the screen above me at the top. I want to thank all the people who have subscribed to my channel, donated to my channel, watched videos, all the new people that are here. Thank you for coming. I really appreciate you being here. The people who have gone to the links that are in the description box. I'm really grateful that I have gotten to 2,000 subscribers. I'm on the goal to going to 3,000 subscribers. So if you have not subscribed yet and you'd like to support a channel, I'd appreciate it if you would support mine. Okay, so let's get going. Oh, if you want to know about what essential oils to use for the month that could capitalize on the energy, or some crystals releasing the trapped emotions for your sign, and the theme, the big theme of the month, then right above me is a link, and you can click on that. It'll take you right to that video. At the end of this video, I'll have the link to the all signs reading that I just did as well. And that is where we looked at every single sign. All right, Libra, let's see where we are. I'm looking for 5 cards. 1, 2. The overall energy for you is the 3 of Cups, which means there's some sort of reunion that's going to bring abundance, which is really cool because we are in the shadow period right now of Mercury retrograde, and we will be heading into Mercury retrograde strong period September 23rd. Also, we have a full moon in Pisces, which is next week on the 21st. So we'll be doing a reading for each one of those. So in your sign, it's going to be really powerful. And this isn't the reading for that, but I feel like it's good to know that that's coming up for you, okay? Because it's going to be about balance. So we have a reunion that's coming in, or a union, or where we have a party of 3, maybe. It could be, so let's just see, but whatever it is, it's going to bring abundance in. So let's see where we're going with that. How you're feeling about your money in mid-month until the end of the month. Well, there's some sort of divine communication coming in about your money. And divinely guided communication, meaning that the universe has orchestrated this for you. There's some communication that needs to be had that's going to be in your favor because you have the abundance card, which is the 9 of Pentacles. That 9 of Pentacles is full of yellow, so that means it's super happy time for you. We have these people who are celebratory, and you see them raising their glass to each other. And so it's definitely a celebration period of 3 people are involved in some way in this divine communication. Okay. The next step for you is we just have happiness all around. So this is going to be really good. Very nice, Libra. These are beautiful cards, one right after the other. So we have a reunion or a union of people getting together, celebrating with this abundance around this divine communication, what's going to lead to, some of you guys are getting married. This is the card of marriage. Some of you guys are, a relationship is going further. It's getting more beautiful. It's getting bigger. So very happy time, joyous time. That's the next step for you. So I know that a lot of you guys have had a stressful period. Well, what I'm seeing for Libra right now is we're about to move into happier times, better times. So we have lots of yellow going on right here, and we have lots of blue. Blue is emotion, yellow is happiness. So we have very happy emotions coming your way, coming your direction. What is in your way is that you couldn't see where the universe was taking you. You weren't really sure. And it made you a bit uncomfortable because you couldn't really see. And so that is what was standing in your way, is that you weren't in the driver's seat. So you weren't the one actually making all these decisions. The universe was, because it was orchestrating this for you so beautifully. So a lot of times to get here, you couldn't really see what was happening. And that makes you feel really uncomfortable, brings on some anxiety, some resentment, there's some big negative feelings. The next step for you is that you're going to get your apology, you're going to get your contract, you're going to get whatever it is that you've been waiting for. This could be a legal arrangement, a legal agreement. This is actually the card of Libra, and it's a very balanced card. So this is when it's in your reading, it means that it's going to work out for you. So no matter who's watching this, if it's Libra or the cross watcher, because cross watcher, your Libra may not be watching this. You may be the only one watching this. And if you are, then it's going in your favor. This is going to be really beautiful, really good. So we have some very, very good cards, very supportive energy. I have Libra rising, so I am excited about this, and you should super be excited about this too. We have some sort of reunion, some sort of happiness because of it. It has to do with divine communication, which is going to bring in this harmonious relationship. And this is all has to do with money, but it feels to me like the love and money are very well connected right now. So I don't feel a separation, but we'll go ahead and do a love reading just in case. However, it looks like career and money is whatever you have going on is coming in your direction, and it's going to look super good. It's going in your favor. That's wonderful. As far as that, because that is your strength. The strength is that it's going in your way. You're getting the apology. It's all about you, Libra. And the outcome is there is going to be some truth that's going to be told. You're going to get this logical feeling about like this communication. So I'm seeing 8 wands and I'm seeing 7 swords. So there's 5 of them that you'll take with you, and the 2 you're going to leave. So I'm going to dive into that a little more because I'm not totally sure what they're talking about. So, because I'm hearing multiple scenarios, and I just want something a little bit more clear about what the outcome is. We know it's logic because it's swords. We know that it's about communication because we have the wands. Let's see. I feel like there's going to be several truths coming out or something like that. Let's see. Whatever it's going to be is going to go in your favor. So it's about somebody wanting it their way. And, yeah, definitely. So we have an emperor coming in. And, man, this really feels more like a love reading than it feels like a money and career reading, because all the messages I'm hearing has to do with, like, this emperor coming in who wanted it their way and tried to force things to happen in a certain way. And it caused a lot of problems. And it made you not be able to see the bigger picture. It made you feel like, I don't really want to take a risk with this person. So I guess that's this deception of this card, is that somebody came in with really strong energy, like, I want it my way. And because they were trying to control the situation, it made it to where you weren't able to see the bigger picture. And you felt like you weren't making good decisions, and then you just didn't feel very strong. You didn't feel very strong in adversity at this time because of it. And so definitely, let's see what's happening. And to clarify that even more is the Ace of Pentacles, which is money comes quickly. So your money looks good, which is prosperity, property, happiness, contentment. Money comes quickly. So that's really interesting. It's like, maybe that's the communication that's coming in has to do with the fact that you weren't able to see things, you didn't feel very strong, and this person was trying to control the situation and have everything their way, and it just couldn't be that way. So because of that, there's some communication coming in that's going to provide the swords of truth, a whole bunch of them. You're going to be able to speak your truth, they're going to be able to speak their truth, and it's going to help you see that you do deserve everything, all the money, all the happiness, all the prosperity, all the contentment, all of that you're going to see that you do deserve that. So this was an interesting money reading, but they're showing me that love and money are very well connected. You're the only sign so far that I've had this with, but they're both connected very strongly. And I'm wondering how this Mercury retrograde is going to play out for me too, you too. Like, as I'm reading this reading, I'm like, what are you saying? I just want to get some advice cards because it was so unclear. So let's find out what's going on advice-wise. I may even pull some other cards to figure out What's going on with our money here? Now I know money's good because we ended up with the Ace of Pentacles. So we know the career and money is good. And you also have the Nine of Pentacles, which is one of the best cards you can get when it comes to money. So, and then we have a joyous reunion as well. So it's okay. It's about working through your fears. Maybe this is what maybe we're going to be talking about your fears and these conclusions are within reach and prosperity lies ahead. So we know that it's going to be fruitful. We know that prosperity is right there. So I think that's pretty much what this is going to be, is maybe you're going to have the conversation that you need in order to open yourself back up again, because maybe you got closed off because this person was being so stingy with the way things were going to go. It's going to go this way. This is the way that I want it to go. And you're like, yeah, but how do I fit into that? How do I fit into your plans here? You know, it's all about what you want. And I think that is what's going on here. It's all about what you want. And there's something energetically that has to do with the fact that miscommunication happens, to talk to this person about what it is that they want always. And so you can clarify, well, what about me? And what about what I want? And I think that just opens up some doors energetically for money coming in. That's interesting. All right, let's see what's going on with love, since they were so closely related. Okay. Reading kind of threw me off a little bit because I was trying to ask more in my head. I'm like asking more about money. This feels too much like love, and they kept telling me it is related. All right. Well, let's find out about love, because that was wild. Okay. All right. Oh my gosh. All right. So it's about a reunion. See, is it going to be the same reading? No idea. So it's about a union, an equal give and take, a partnership, where you might feel a little defensive. Ooh, let's see where this is going to go. Okay, so it has to do with somebody feeling defensive, although it's going to end well because we have the equal give and take. We have the two partnerships. We have the great relationship. We have divinely guided wings over the top. And so we know that it's going to go well, but let's dive into this a little bit more and figure out, what is this defensive? Is it defensive? Or is it you being in a really good place and being able to stand your ground in this? Let's figure out where we're going to go. So you have the same card again. So I think they're really related. You're in the energy of wanting this reunion with somebody. You want this relationship to come in. You've been waiting a while, and you want it just to kind of be solidified. You want it now just to start so that you can move somewhere with it. I think you're tired of stalled energy, although lots of things have been happening in your life that were very active. It's like in this arena, though, it just feels very stalled out. All right, so what is the next step? The next step is that you're no longer going to be left out in the cold. So you may have felt that someone has been leaving you out in the cold. Someone has been leaving you out of decisions. Someone has been leaving you out of the next phase of your life, or just not seeing your value, or maybe it's just that they haven't come in yet. So it's creating all this negative feeling around it. The obstacle in the way is that you're waiting for someone who feels really trapped to become untrapped. There's not much you can do about that. So it's an obstacle because there's this person that you want to come in. And remember, I said multiple times, they've been pointing me to this card to say that this is a reunion of someone that's really orchestrating this, who is in heaven. Somebody in heaven right now is trying to orchestrate this love for you. They're trying to help you get all the love that you need with these two people, though. They want both of you guys to succeed in this. And one person has left the other out in the cold and has not contacted them. Has some of you guys aren't even talking to this person at all. Some of you guys are talking to this person, but energetically they're not connecting with you in the way that you want them to. So what the obstacle is that person is really, really trapped. Not you, but they're working on untrapping themselves. They are working on it. They just have so many things to kind of look at, so many things to reevaluate, so many things, and they're feeling motivated because they have the red, they have the red cloak on. They're feeling motivated, but at the same time, sometimes they feel like they don't have any other choice. to be trapped. Like they're feeling like the events that have transpired, although they are really excited about them, at the same time they feel very trapped in them. So it's interesting. All right, what is the strength? The strength that is helping you is that person is not willing to let you go. So the person who's working on themselves and they're trying really, really hard to get rid of all this other stuff, which Mercury retrograde is going to help them, and also the full moon in Pisces. However, the strength is that they don't want to let you go. They know that you are a prize. They know that you are very special, that there's not a lot of people like you out there, Libra. Actually, there's nobody like you. They've been through many, many other partners, many other people, and they have yet to find someone as amazing as you are. So they know that you're something to hold on to. But they have to get their head right, and they have to become more stable and more grounded, and through this healing. So this healing is going to help them ground. They're going to become more stable in this reality, and then they'll be able to connect into the higher self, but they know that you're something to cherish, and that's really awesome and super cool. Like they want to protect you, right? You're like this protective thing that they just want to hold on to. And the outcome is, there it is. There's the card. See how they're related? So the outcome is the Nine of Pentacles. So see how we had these two cards in the last reading, and you're like, how in the, and I was so confused. But you're like, how in the world are these, like the love and the money, how they're just related. Like they just want you to know they're related. It's interesting because we had those same exact cards, and you saw me shuffle. Okay, so what I want to do is take a look at your love a little bit more and see what's going on. Since the money is in there and related, let's figure out what's going on with love. How can we unlock the money too? All right, because Libra is the sign of money. Lots of Libras do well with money. All right, so yes, it is your soulmate, and you're both healing family issues. They're working on theirs a little bit more. It has to do with codependency. So that's what's going on here. All right. So they're feeling trapped in this way of being, which is codependent with someone or something. It could be a job. It could be children. It could be a wife, a husband. It could be a partner, anything like that. But it is a soulmate issue. This is what this is. It's soulmate stuff. And it's about healing the family issues that come along with that. So let's look at what is happening here with these cards. What more can we tell Libra about love, since love and money are connected? I want to know a little bit more. Oh, it's about trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept, the current situation will automatically transform. So I guess that's the thing. Sometimes just letting it go and not focusing too much on making this happen will just bring it about quicker. Yeah, it's important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone instead of placing your focus on another. Now is the time to give to yourself. And a lot of times if we just do that, then it comes in a lot quicker because the energy isn't as strong. And so what are they thinking about you on the soul level? So you can just kind of look at this reading and go, all right, I've been focusing way too much on my lover. It's time for me to